Hey everyone, it's Dissonant. I'm casting a 13 versus 13, I believe, on Vega. This is live. Our players haven't spawned in yet, but enjoy all these pings. Is that Nimzo? No, that's Skyhawk. Okay. Oh no, Nims is DC'd. Okay, but yeah, this is gonna be interesting. But yeah, 13 versus 13 at this size, uh, there are no maps explicitly designed for this size of game. At 12v12, I'm pretty sure there's one anonymous map that can handle 24 players, that is made for 24 players. Um, and I think there's a couple Anon maps that can scale up to 15 versus 15, theoretically. I think there's one. And those are both of the Icarus map pack, but none of Grand Homie's maps scale for this. There is a multi-planet 32 player FFA map though, but that's 32 players and it doesn't really work for any player count below that. But this is 26 players, and there aren't, yeah, to my knowledge, there's not a single decent map in existence made specifically for this player count. 26 players. So, in absence of any specific map for this, you resort to the classic Barren Moon, in this case Vega, which is the largest of the Barren Moons in Grand Homie's map pack. And instead of having terrain spawn in, you let the players be the terrain. And that's a lot of pings, that's a lot of players. Let's introduce our players on Team 1. First, in the pink we have Fabricking, opening bot first. We have in the black, we have Kozfu opening bot first. We have Maximus Iku in the light blue somewhere, opening vehicle first. We have Abatarkus, who is hosting this game, poor Abatarkus, in the light red opening bot first. We have Reynald009 in the crimson opening bot first. We have Mahus in the lime green opening bot first. We have QWERTY and the forest green. Where is he? Where is QWERTY? Okay, there he is. We have QWERTY 3.14. Hey, is this Space Pie? This better not be Space Pie. In the forest green, opening bot first, and double bot opening actually. Stavos is here in the cyan blue, opening bot first into air second. Dark Mars is in here in the light brown, opening bot first. Zirconium is in the bright blue, opening bot first. And Fasci General, aka Admiral General, is here in the I had a name for this, mid to green, with 3 Boombot factories. Looks like the moment one of his teammates spots a commander, he's just gonna go straight for it. It's not too bad of an idea, this map, actually, with this many players. And last but not least on this team, I forgot to introduce him, I almost forgot to introduce him, is the Awesome One, specifically the second The Awesome One. So more like the Awesome 2 in the ice blue opening bot first. Team 2, we have Quibbler in the purple, opening bot then air then bot. We have Corn Guy. No, that's not Corn Guy. Where's Corn Guy? Corn Guy's in the bright red, opening bot then air. Both these factors are idle, that's weird. Corypheus is in the dark green, opening bot then air. Christoharo is here in the orange, who's gone bot then vehicle then air. He's also working, it's just starting T2 vehicles already. Tusha is in the violet. He's gone vehicle first and with a lot of vehicle fabs. This is very normal for him. It looks like Animal General is probably gonna try to go for him. Like, he is very vulnerable to this. We have Bilal from Pixel Soldiers in the tan here, who's gone bot air bot. We have Lan and Luoja. Okay, we have Lan and Luoja here in the plum blue, who's gone probably like bot vehicle? No, bot vehicle. Okay. We have Sundance in the pistachio green, who's gone bot than 3 vehicle factories, starting his T2 bot factory. I like this opening for the map. But with this player count, maybe it's not ideal anymore. I don't know. And Skyhawk was the first victim to Fasci General. Sad, we didn't get to introduce him. And he was in the Salmon, and he had some bot factory in his opening. You're A-gay. You're A-gay. I don't know what an A-gay is, but whatever. Terrori's here in the yellow. He's gone bot then double vehicle, going T2 vehicles, T2 bots now. So very similar to what Sundance was doing. We have Nimzo still on. Oh, where's Nimzo? Nimzo's here in the lavender. He's around a little over halfway done with his T2 bot factory. He only built one T1 factory, and he built quite a few fabrics. And this is interesting. This is like, this is weird from. Oh, Terrori's game crashed, apparently. What? We have last player to introduce, and he's in the teal. He's gone like, probably double bot and double vehicle, something like that. But yeah, let's look at the overall view so we can see what the top ecos are right now. So I immediately see there's only a couple players in the triple digits right now, and all of them except for Zirconium are in Team 2. So I want to say Team 2 overall seems to be doing better. However, they've lost a player already. The only player on Team 1 with a 3-digit eco is Zirconium. He seems to be at the top here, and oh gosh, who's dying? Someone is dying. Who is dying? Commander in critical condition. Where is this? Oh, okay, I see. So this is Cristoharo versus QWERTY 3.14. It looks like QWERTY was doing some kind of weird comm push with laser defense turrets. That's an interesting move. On the other hand, T2 vehicle's about to finish for Cristoharo. If he can get these up, oh gosh, he's only like, we gotta watch this. We gotta watch this. Because, I mean, yeah. Oh! Okay. Looks like Terrori comes in from the other side. It's going to devastate this army. He doesn't have anything to detect the mines, though, so these mines might take out some stuff. But yeah, the moment T2 is done, the first leveler is about to finish. The commander is being moved to the very front line for Cristoharo. Not sure if this is the smartest move, but he is buying time for himself. And now this first leveler is on the field. Is it too late? Does he have enough time, or is it too... Okay, now he's moving his commander back. This is good, this is good. QWERTY, I don't think he realizes... He sees the leveler. He's gonna move forwards. He's gonna move forwards. He's gonna move forwards despite the leveler. And of course the leveler is gonna miss because the commander is moving forward, so that's kind of funny. But I think, yeah, it looks like QWERTY's gonna be the first casualty on Team 1. Cristoharo now has T2 up, and... Yeah, theoretically, this is going very well for Team 2, I think. But yeah, meanwhile, who's this? This is the awesome one with a lot of laser towers. That's weird. Fighting against, who is this? This is Sundance, okay. Sundance. Yeah, he got a little work done, but nothing significant here. I guess he did take out 3 mechs. So that's like half of the eco. That's actually half of this guy's eco. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Besides that, what else is going on in this game? Looks like we have orbital presence up for Stavos. That's an interesting move. It means his T2 is gonna be greatly delayed as a result. But I think he does have a lot of teammates surrounding him. Fasci General's here. No, he doesn't really have... He's not exactly in the best neighborhood. That's an interesting move by Stavos there. Looks like Black is pushing in, and Black is Kozfu against Tusha. Looks like Tusha's T2 never finished, or maybe he just never went for T2. So his single factory opening battle... Maximus Iku annihilated here by Quibla. That's interesting. Quibla was mostly air. I see Slammers. He had Slammers. So, yeah, okay, so then that's not good for Team 1. Yeah, I really do think Team 2 is favored here. Fabric King, another casualty for Team 1, getting annihilated by OK. Don't know where Fabric King was there. He was, actually. So, yeah, it looks like he was... This is looks like a collaboration, actually, between... who is this? Teal is okay, and yeah, and we also have Sundance here. Looks like Corypheus is also on their team, and then Corn Guy also on their team. So it looks like Fabric King was surrounded, but yeah, a lot of casualties for Team One, and of course they only have two players in the triple digit eco still. Zirconium, who has been at 145 for quite a bit of time, and now is actually being pushed in. And I think this is the end for Zirconium actually. Look at all these slammers. Actually, this is really good movement by Teroi. He's moving the slammers back to minimize their losses. So he didn't lose a single slammer there, I think. I think he lost a couple ants, but who cares about that? So he kills the top eco on their team and doesn't really lose any slammers. Nice. So now it's only Fashy General in the 3-digit eco club for Team 1. He's just gotten his T2 up. No, I mean, he got his T2 up a little earlier, but he seems to be spamming Fabbers. He doesn't really have anything besides that, so I really do have to question the wisdom of his actions. This is a really weird move by Stavros. He's never going to finish the Zeus. He's just not going to finish it. No idea what the heck he was thinking. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Team 2 wins this. I think part of it might boil down to, like, balance-wise, Admiral General is the strongest player by far on his team, and he sacrificed his early game to take out Skyhawk, who kind of knows what they're doing, but is not like a super powerhouse player. Like, they're a good player, just not they're a decent player. They know what they're doing, sort of, but they're not a powerhouse. Was that another? Kozfu annihilated by OK. Another casualty for Team 1. Yeah, it looks like OK and Terori, along with Sundance, are just gonna kind of like walk around the planet with their vehicle and bot masses. Mahos annihilated by Bilal, another Team 1 death. Yeah, OK and Terori, both of their army compositions is just tons of T1 vehicles with slammers for the commander kills, and for the DPS. Yeah, T1 vehicles best, easiest meat to build, and then yeah, just build some meat with the T1 vehicles, and then have the slammers do the killing. Good, nice moves there, nice decisions. Amatarchus taken out by Quibla, who was also heavily reliant on... Oh, gosh! Had Quibla been a couple seconds later, he would have probably seen his commander die to levelers, but luckily for him, he was able to take out Amatarchus. So it looks like slammers seem to be the main source of commander deaths here. Like, there was a death to a leveler, like when QWERTY died to a leveler, but most of the deaths have been slammers. Oh, hey, Anonymous is watching now. But yeah, this is quite one-sided, I have to say. Admiral General, however... Oh, Admiral General is dying. He's dying, isn't he? Okay, he's not quite dying. He's gonna die, though. I don't see him surviving this, because he doesn't have many units. He doesn't have turret spam yet. He just has a lot of fabbers, but they're not spamming turrets. They're just building eco. RIP Team 1 is correct. That is definitely correct. And yeah, once Admiral General falls, Stavros also falls. Then there's only Dartmars and Reynald. I think Reynald is dead. Here he is. And Dartmars is right here, not too far behind him. Suicide push in a last-ditch effort to kill Nimza, who actually did lose quite a bit of commander health. And it looks like Dartmars is going to push into him. So it looks like all of Team 1 is going to die at around the same time. There goes Admiral General. And yeah, it's just Stavros and Dartmars, who are both like on suicide pushes, because really there's nowhere else to go. They can just stay still and they'll die, or they can push somewhere and they'll die. Either way, they die. And there goes Dartmars, and our last survivor is Stavros. I actually have no clue how to say his name. I could be massacring it. he's been alive for a surprisingly long amount of time.
Imminent.
Hmm? Wait, what is that commander explosion imminent sound? Oh, was the awesome one still alive? Oops, I forgot he existed. Oops. Yeah, no, but also he was the last player on his team, so I kept on forgetting that he was team 2. I kept on assuming he was team 1, which led to a couple points of confusion earlier. Once when I was introducing the players, I think I almost skipped him. Oh, I caught that before I made the verbal mistake, so you guys didn't hear that. But there was another point where I was like, the awesome one is... Wait, what team is he on? Or something like that. So yeah, that's not the first time I was confused about his team identity. But yeah, there goes Stavos. Boom. No, what happened with Corn Guy? Did Corn Guy just delete? That's the only explanation of what happened.
Friendly cam engaged.
Okay. That was a delete. Also, I'm curious to see what happened to Nimzo's commander. Where is Nimzo? Ooh. Wow, Nimzo's base was really small. He lost a lot. When was his commander damaged? So that must have been much earlier on. Oh, wow. A lot of people were focusing Nimzo. So you had Maximus here, kind of on the border with him. But actively focusing him was Brown, who I think was Dartmars, and then Crimson, who was Reynald. Although Reynald was also fighting actively against Lan and Luoja. Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, Nimzo rushed to T2. I remember noting that. And it looks like he was punished for it, because he didn't have enough meat in his army. Like, a lot of the dominant armies here had... Most of the dominant armies had a lot of T1 vehicles, because they make good meat. But of course, they're not that good for... They're not as good with, like, actually securing kills. But then you add in some slammers, and all of a sudden, like... So part of the problem with slammers is that, like, they have a ridiculously high damage potential, but they're a little squishy. But when you put the slammers alongside a bunch of T1 vehicles to do the tanking for them, they're like really good. And so I really like these army compositions that kind of dominated on this map. It was just the T1 vehicles for meat plus a single T2 bot factory producing nothing but slammers. And that seems to really have been what was dominant in this game. And Nimzo didn't have enough meat. He didn't have enough meat in his army. That game was pretty one-sided. Hey, it still lasted 17 minutes, but I guess that's what happens when you have a 13 versus 13. No matter how one-sided it is, it's still going to last like 17 minutes. That's just how it is. That's just how it be sometimes. Let me in! JK, if I don't get in, I'll just cast anyway. I can just spectate anyways. Yeah. Insert let me in meme. Anonymous. One of the best possible hosts for a big game. Because most of the massive maps in this game are in the Icarus map pack and made by Anonymous. Specifically made by Anonymous. And so he has better knowledge of the really big maps than anyone else does. I mean, because yeah, he made them. Like, I compiled the Icarus map pack, but I don't remember all of the specifics. Ew, what is this? Hey, Faber Boy, is this Samba? I thought Faber Boy was Sampa. Oh wait, no, it's Trash Man. Never mind. Oh, 24 players, eh? Yeah, this is what I was talking about at the start of the game that I just casted, because I was saying, yeah, there are maps made by Anonymous that can support 24 players, but not 25. But there's no explicit like 26 player map. Um, like I think there's a map that can be expanded to 26 players and the spawns will be okay, but I can't say for sure.
Teaming up.
Oh hey,
Hey, Dissonant.
hey.
Hey, Dissonant.